Hi, this is Kate from Daisy Nails, creating fun, funky and fabulous nails. This is number 3 in my Monet's Waterlillues series. I just realised I haven't written it on. I'm going to have to change that. Hopefully by the time you see it, it will say number 3 on it. If it does, I remembered. If it doesn't, I didn't. Right, so this is a much, much closer up look at the Waterlillues themselves. So I'm, again, mixing the gel colours without curing, just to get that sort of impressionist feel to the art. Monet was a stipple artist. He created his shading, his light, etc., with lots and lots of little dots. Not exact dots like a polka dot, but lots of tiny little sort of jabs of the brush rather than clean strokes. So that is what I am working at here. Right, so that's gone into the lamp. This is the biggest of my one-stroke brushes, popping a bit more of the Perfect White and the Candy Pop. If you want to know what colours I've used, please go watch the first one in this series, and I do outline them there. So this is the bigger of my one-stroke brushes. As I've said previously, in this series, gel polish isn't great for one stroke. You want gel paint or acrylic paints. However, this is what I had in the colours I wanted, so I'm just going with it. So I've got that colour onto half the Candy Pop, half of the white, and then you just sort of try and brush that through by running it on the side. And then because the Waterlillues have got pink at the bottom and the white at the top, that's how I'm trying to make sure I get the brush onto the nail. So that's gone into the lamp, and then I've got my fine long 000 from Naya Nails, just using the white polish just to define where the petals are, because obviously they're made up of a few petals, so just defining that. These are quite short videos, so I'm sort of dashing through them without any chat. So give me some chat, tell me what you've been up to recently. And also tell me if you've got any artists you'd like me to focus on one of my videos, and I will do that. This was Genevieve. I don't know if I said at the beginning. If you look at my comments, she always comments on my videos, which is lovely. So it's gone into the lamp for a full cure. Oh no, it didn't go into the lamp at all. I then decided just to soften the edges. So just using a brush, it's just been wiped on a lint-free wipe, and then just softening the edges, and then it's been cured, and then going over with a top coat. As always, not always, but quite often, I'm in a car park. There does seem to be a learner car convention. There's 2 now pulled up in front of me. One neatly in a parking space, the other one rather skew-if, and the instructor's vaping out of the window. Anyway, this is the whole series. Really enjoyed doing these ones. If you want to see the rest of them, come back and have a look. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.